Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what I think is episode 40 of this series. I've lost count because quite honestly it's a lot further than any of us ever thought it would last. We have nearly $50,000 in the bank. Money, yeah. Oh, we are minted. Oh, what can you buy for 50 grand? I'm not sure, I've never really looked at what you could buy for 50 grand. You could get at least half of an Alfa Romeo. At least you could get 2.5 Alfa Romeos. But anyways, it is our end of year special. The end of 2022. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 2022, as Taylor Swift once almost said. But yeah, I mean, it's mental that we are almost 4 years into this save, which is batshit mental. But yeah, let's celebrate by jumping right into the show. We kick things off with the Global Pro Wrestling Alliance Women's quarter-final matchup as Shazza McKenzie defeats Tessa Blanchard in 8:40 by pinfall at the Overdrive. Shazza McKenzie, of course, representing New York City Wrestling. Tessa Blanchard, a representative of Shimmer, although she has competed in NYCW a few times before, as I'm sure we'll remember. And tonight, she competes in front of 899 people. Ooh, lucky her. Tessa with a 36, Shazza with a 39, not bad. Gets the show off to a strong start and gets the crowd hotter. A solid little matchup there, 2 solid ratings, as Shazza advances to the semi-finals. As she said in the last episode, she wants this championship, she wants to win, she thinks she can win, she wants to prove that she can win, because she has never picked up a major victory in this company. She's never beaten one of the top stars, she's always come up short every time. Could this change? Could she get that first major accolade of her NYCW career? We then have a 49D+, where in a decent match, Puma King defeats Flamita in 7:34, tapping him out to the La Casita. I need to stop bringing in Mexicans because Spanish moves feel like they're hard to pronounce. But a 49D+, a great match there because it gets the crowd buzzing. Puma with a 39, Flamita with a 48. Flamita improves and performs well. So Flamita the most impressive there, but only a short match. Flamita taps out early on. He's performed well, but he's not performed well, if you know what I mean. And after the match, Puma King makes sure that he knows that by joining Diamante Promotions, that could have been Flamita. Puma King worked a bit dirty in the match, you know. And yeah, he's joined the alliance, the faction that's headed by Selena De La Renta. She offered a spot to Flamita a few months back. He turned it down, if you remember. Maybe he's really starting to regret that as the angle gets the crowd hotter. But yeah, that could have been Flamita, but no, it's Puma King with his cool fur. We then get a 39D-, where in a hardcore match, in a bout that had decent wrestling, Kaylee Ray defeats Charlie Evans in 11:31 with a gory bomb to advance via pinfall to the semi-finals of the Women's Cup. Kaylee Ray, a representative of Shimmer. Charlie Evans, a representative of Melbourne City Wrestling over in Australia. Kaylee Ray's bitch gimmick gets an ish rating of below average, which is very mean. Got the crowd buzzing. The crowd didn't like how overbooked the match was. I thought if it's a hardcore match, we'll see how that works, because I've never really done an overbooked match, I don't think. But Charlie Evans gets a 28. If she got one less, Kaylee Ray would have got literally double her rating, which I feel is a bit harsh on Charlie, because she's good, but she just doesn't have the popularity that Kaylee Ray has. Kaylee Ray is, I think, the most popular woman in the tournament, I do believe. But yeah, we advance further on the card, and Kaylee Ray advances further on the tournament. Is up next, 59C, and about that had good wrestling, a decent reaction from the crowd. Chris Dickinson defeats Darga in what is a #1 contendership match in 17:26 via pinfall. So of course, Darga last couple shows he's defeated Tracy Williams. Dickinson's been picking up some wins as well. Dickinson with a 51 to Darga's 57. Dickinson improves in Rumble. And yeah, I mean, Darga performed really well, but he just couldn't get the job done tonight. If he did, he'd be #1 contender, but that accolade, that claim, it falls to former champion Chris Dickinson. Could he become the first 2-time NYCW heavyweight champion? Find out in the future. As then we have a 62C, when about that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Diamante Promotions defeats Spot Monkeys in 14:02 when Angel Garza pinned Space Monkey with the Diamante driver. What move is that? I'll let you decide, but it's a tag team finish. Comment down below what you think that move should be, and I promise that I'll not ignore it. I mean, I'll read it, but I'll absolutely not make it the finisher, so you might as well not waste your time. I don't know why I've said that, that's a bit mean. But anyways, Diamante Promotions make their second defense of the tag team titles. Bestia gets a 40, Garza with a 55, Monkey with a 55, Andrew Everett incredibly gets a 65, despite sustaining an open humerus fracture. It might be called humorous, but I don't think it was very humorous because he's in pain. Bestia was really off his game, which again, painful to see, you know. But yeah, brilliant performances, especially from Andrew Everett with that injury. Space Monkey improves in performance there. Great work from the Monkey, even if he was pinned. But yeah, a great match between two brilliant tag teams as Diamante Promotions retain the gold. We then have a 40D- where Selena De La Renta invites Puma King out to the ring, announces domination she does on behalf of her clients. She's not going to dominate her clients, but her clients will dominate New York City wrestling. So maybe she's looking at Puma King potentially earning some gold of his own. Who the fuck knows? As we then have a 62C when a good match, Matt Sydal defeats Tracy Williams in 24:53 by pinfall with his patented shooting star press. Tracy with a 49, Sydal with a 62, an incredibly long match there between two of NYCW's finest. Tracy Williams loses again to a top guy, but they fight and they fight and they fight. Tracy Williams won't die, but he can't keep Sydal down, and in the end, it's that poisoned reverse Rana plants Williams into canvas on his skull, then the shooting star press, and Sydal gets the victory. No improvements to comment upon. Brilliant match of the night so far, but I believe we have one more to go. Jacob Fatu, David Starr, one-on-one. The gold is on the line. Is in a 76B-. Tracy Williams and Matt Sydal shake hands reluctantly. I always forget if there's an angle after the match. I always forget now. As in your main event of the evening in a 67C plus in your match of the night in a bout that had great wrestling and good heat. The Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu defeats the product David Starr. Don't worry, I won't do all these nicknames. The best of the best, I'm just kidding. In 15:59 by pinfall with a moonsault to make defense number 9 of the heavyweight title. 3 more, and that's Josh Briggs' record tied. David Starr has debuted his cocky gimmick, which gets in this rating a very good. Starr with the 59 to Fatu's 60. What a match. What a champion, whether we like it or not. Jacob Fatu is dominant. A 64C there, a brilliant show for a small company. Increases our popularity in one whole region. Wow, give me all those regions. We'll praise Fatu and Everett. I don't know who else to praise. Dargo. Dargo was brilliant, wasn't he? And so was Kaylee Ray. We've praised Jacob Fatu a lot, so we'll praise her for an excellent debut performance as I take a drink of Fanta Fruit Twist as we get ready to enter 2023. Fruity. There's Triple H hugging Bailey. You know, they're really happy. She's got flowers. He's like, Happy New Year, Bailey. And she's like, Happy New Year, Mr. H. I can't wait for 2023 to find out who all the award winners are, Mr. H. He's like, yeah, I know, Bailey. I might win Veteran Wrestler of the Year. You might win Female Wrestler of the Year. I really wonder what that most improved company of the year will be. Will it be NYCW? Probably not, because we've went up 3 popularity all year, but we've had some really bloody good shows. And some really good matches. What a B-. A B- match as New Japan Pro Wrestling superstar Shingo Tagaki wins Wrestler of the Year. He is the IWGP Heavyweight Champion and the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion of the world. He's held a lot of belts in Dragon Gate. I know he was there for a long time, but fucking hell. He's held that title for 6 months in New Japan with 8 defenses, and he holds a tag title along... Oh no, he's held for a year now, sorry. And he's held the tag titles with Zack Sabre Jr. for quite a while now. He held the junior heavyweight tag belts for 2 and a bit years with Bushi. That's a long time, but congratulations to Shingo Tagaki. 17 years after he wins Young Wrestler of the Year, he wins Wrestler of the Year. And you know that that probably means fuck all to him. Fuck all. Company of the Year, unsurprisingly, is New Japan. Of course they have won. It's bloody New Japan! 83 pop in Japan, which is a canny lot. We'll go through their roster later. It's quite fun. Tag Team of the Year is the team of Hiroshi Tanahashi and Tetsuya Naito. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, good team, I can imagine. Having some good matches. They've not got the belts, like. They haven't. Have they won any belts? No, they haven't. But yeah, I mean, okay. Cool, fair enough. Who marked Naya? Fucking hell, he's got some good stats. I know it's Naito, but still. Match of the Year, Tanahashi and Naito defeat Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada the night after Wrestle Kingdom. Show of the Year is Best of the Super Juniors 27. That should be changed, I believe. Young Wrestler of the Year is Stefano Greco, who came through the Developmental Center. I might get rid of the Performance Center because it's put so many people through this. And it's just going to fuck with the game. I mean, look at that. He's in developmental, man. Like, what? It's just really weird. Veteran Wrestler of the Year is Hiroshi Tanahashi, the 46-year-old. So, unfortunately, it was not Mr. H, Triple H. My God, he has incredible stats and incredible hair. I mean, just look at those beautiful, beautiful hairs. Each one more beautiful than the last. Female Wrestler of the Year was not Bayley, but it was her colleague Alexa Bliss, your freestyle dance instructor. Fuck me, she's got popularity. How the hell did she get so popular? Who did she beat with that much popularity? What? Fucking hell. That is mental. I'm actually stunned. Why did she have 3 matches at WrestleMania 36? For the Women's Battle Royal title? What? I love this game. Oh, Christ alive. Most Improved Company of the Year was not us, it was Oz, obviously ran by the Tin Man. Yeah, I mean, they've got one of the Iconics there. Billy Kay, that one is. They've got Sarah Logan as well. Who else have they got? The Cult size. Jesus. Cult. I wish we were Cult size. Think of all the money we'd have. I'd sign... I don't know who I'd sign. A lot of people probably... Finn Balor wins Independent Wrestler of the Year. He departed from WWE back in June of last year. We tried to sign him. He went, haha, fucking no. And so yeah, we've not signed him. To be honest, these stats have hit the fucking fan, haven't they? I mean, when you compare them to Tetsuya Naito's, who's genuinely of a very similar age to him, those stats are fucking shit. So we'll probably not be bringing him in. Manager of the Year is Paul Heyman. Leonard F. Chikarson gets Announcer of the Year. Color Company of the Year goes to The Rock, who's working in Mexico despite not speaking Spanish. And Referee of the Year is Megumi Grace Asano, our favourite match-slapping referee. Andrew Everett has been sidelined, unfortunately. We can sign Carmella if we want. She's got some popularity. Probably not going to sign Carmella though. But yeah. That's all of the news. Let's check how long our good wrestler Andrew Everett will be. 34 days he'll be out for, so we'll miss the next show, but it's not the end of the world. We made $8,500 of the dollars last month, but on a 42 grand. See, if we make that again, then we will break the 50k barrier. Money, money, yeah, I said 25E, popularity, yeah. We should rise up to 26 with the next one. If we look at our roster, we'll do a quick auto push. Brilliant roster, I mean, absolutely brilliant. And let's look at the rosters of some of the biggest companies around. We'll look at the company wars actually. So WWE is the biggest, they are national. They have a lot of popularity, but not quite as much as New Japan have in Japan, mind. They've got more in Japan than WWE have in America. Their champions, oh yeah, we looked through them recently, didn't we? Mojo Rawley's just won the Intercontinental title. Yeah, some random people won belts. Woo! Titles! Yeah, I love titles. Have they signed anyone? Let's have a look. God, this is a big roster, isn't it? You can tell by how small this is. Jesus Christ. In-ring push. God, there's still so many people. They've got Babatunde as an enhancement talent. If they signed anyone, I don't know if they have actually. I don't think they need to though. I don't know who Keishan Raftar is. It's Keishan Raftar. No way, he's on the main card. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, genuinely, I'll be honest with you, that roster is massive. Who's Shane Matthews? Oh, he's one of 3.0, right. Oh, yeah, this would have been before he debuted and had the little name change. Zack Ryder's still getting by in 2023. The Primate's there as an opener. Has he had any good matches? Probably not. I mean, he's an opener. Hey, he had some good matches with Drew McIntyre and Daniel Bryan. Fair play to him. And he had a lot of DQ matches. So, fair play to him. Next up, we'll have a look at NXT UK. They are so popular, man. It's the bloody network, I'm telling you. If we look at their roster, it's just full of people I've never heard of. People coming through the game. It's like developmental. So, that's a bit pointless to look at. See, I might sack off the Performance Center if that's possible, just so the game doesn't become flooded with like random WWE people, because they are pumping through wrestlers way more than they do in real life. New Japan's champions. These are the champions. We went through it a couple months ago, so I'll not name everyone, but we will name their signings. So let's have a look. So they've signed this blokey. He looks like he's from DDT, maybe? He looks like he worked in DDT. Did he work in DDT? He worked in DDT. Works in Noah as well in real life. They've signed Volta, the UK champion in real life, but in this, he's the openweight 6-man tag champ. Signed Black Tiger. I don't know who Black Tiger is. Some bloke who smuggled cannabis, apparently. So yeah, that's what we'll learn from that. They've signed Luke Harper, who would be brilliant there in real life. They've signed Cody back after AEW. Danny's only an opener this time. Daisuke Sakamoto's just joined. What a signing he'd be. Wait, hang on. Oh, we were going to sign him, and he's injured. They've signed... No, he's already there on this. They've brought Luke Gallows back, but they don't have Carl Anderson. They've signed Dragon Kid, of course, of Dragon Gate, but they died in this. El Texano Jr.'s there. This bloke is there. They've signed a guy whose bio is literally fat clone of Kota Ibushi, so I'm looking forward to that in the G1. Jay Lethal now works there, as does Hiroshi Yamato, who's a foreign star apparently despite being Japanese in Japan. They've signed Isami Kodaka, who I've never heard of. Kazuma Sakamoto's there for some reason. Jimmy Utah's doing really well in New Japan, fair play to you. This blokey's there. They signed Kino from Noah. They signed this blokey. This blokey. They've just stolen Andrade Cien Almas from WWE, which is quite cool. Michael Elgin went back because... Yay! Michael Elgin. Oh, bloody hell, they've signed Pac as well, who's now a flabby lightweight. And he looks very shocked at being a flabby lightweight. He looks like he's just heard someone call him a flabby lightweight, and he looks really annoyed about it. They've signed this announcer. They've signed this blokey from Dragon Gate. They've signed Shigeru Irie, who would be a brilliant sign in real life. Sumi Kiski has joined, as has Taiyo Ki. They've signed so many fucking people, guys, honestly. They've signed Eric Rowan. They've got both Harper and Rowan. So fair play to them. Yeah, he'll be having banging matches at the tender age of 41. He doesn't like Alexander Wolf for some reason. They signed a man whose name I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. And they also brought in the Kiwi buzzsaw Travis Banks. So yeah, so many people going to companies. Impact have signed a lot of people on writtens as well, which I'm sure you'll love to know. Braun Strowman's now there. AJ Styles is now there at the age of 45. Alex Shelley is there as an enhancement talent, which sucks to see. It's just sad to see. They've signed Bailey. They've got Cody Rhodes. See, like, working for both. How's he? Has he just joined? But it said he was in New Japan. Who was Cody in New Japan? Wait, what? There's 2 Cody Rhodeses. Alright, fair play to him. He's cloned himself. Fair beans. Bailey has went there. She's a Knockouts champion. Esther Parviz? Not a clue. One of the Young Bucks is there is Jeremy Buck. That's a bit sad. He's a heel fan favourite. You do the maths. They've signed Asuka, Madison Eagles. They've signed Rusev and Sasha Banks. They've signed the entire WWE Women's Division, as well as Noam Dar, which is a good signing. Pentagon Jr. and Rey Fenix are there now. Rey Mysterio's there now. Red Titus for some reason. Sammy Guevara. What a roster they have. And Naomi. Cool. Great. What a roster that is, though. We'll look at NXT, see if they've signed anyone. That's such a small roster by NXT standards. Jonah Rock's still there. Kyle O'Reilly's still there. Bless them. They're both incredible wrestlers. Jonah Rock deserves to be pushed as a monster. ROH, their cult, which is mad because they're fucking shit in real life. But if you want to see them be good, Luke Arthur's got a series on it. I'll forget to put the description down below, but yeah. Just search TEW 2016 ROH and he'll come up hopefully. Alex Silva, they've signed whoever that guy is. Brian Kendrick's still wrestling at 43. Jesus Christ. That explains why. How has Ring of Honor got a cult in 2023 with main event 51-year-old Bully Ray? Is he beating people as well? I've just clicked on titles. Has he won any? He hasn't. Oh, he won Survival of the Fittest. Oh, a bit ironic. With all of his minus 24 stamina. Is he winning matches though? Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, that's depressing to look at. It's just really painful to watch as a wrestling fan. Oh my god, they signed Eric Watts. What? Is that not the guy that's the son of the WCW owner at the time? Signed some big heavy guy, Jamie Jamieson, who has a cool name. And they signed Jessica James. Oh, they could be a tag team. There we go. They've signed Alexis. Oh, what a cool name you have. I wish I was as cool as you with your 2 X's. Signed Victoria, who's the same age as Bully Ray. I know he said Marty Skull. Have they signed anyone? I think they only signed them in 5 years. It wasn't a woman. Other than T-Hawk is Brian Kendrick. Oh no, they've got Trevor Lee, which is a magnificent signing. I've been watching a lot of P2G lately and fucking hell, he was brilliant in his last year there. Magnificent promos from him. Are there any other companies? There's loads of them. We're quite far down, aren't we? God, we're further down than I want us to be at this point. There's only 8 companies smaller than us, and that's a little bit sad. You know, like, I really want us to be further up. But if we look at our top 100... Oh, wow, so our last event was our best event. So that's magnificent. We've really kicked on the last year and put on some banging shows. Top 100 matches. I think it's going to be really hard to top Seidel versus Cross. And attendance-wise, God, we're growing rapidly. We haven't held any pay-per-views yet because unfortunately we're not big enough. We've got 25 pop in Tri-State, and that's really, really brilliant to see. We're expanding to Canada a little bit and the rest of the USA. If we can get a little broadcast deal, I might try to run a small show. Like, once our popularity goes up a few more in one of these 3 regions, I think we'll run a small show there and maybe have, like, because if you look at our roster, mind, if you have a little look here, you see that whilst we do have some people that's on some big money, you will see that we do have quite a lot of people who aren't on that big money. So we could build a show there and not lose that much money and build a little bit of popularity in that area. So that might be a cool idea to do. But yeah, who knows? Is it a good idea? Is it not a good idea? Let me know down below as I look to see you all later for a video that's hopefully not nearly half an hour long. Sayonara, chickens. Buck, buck, cock.